turned it on. Okay. Am I on?
So,
Light's green.
There we go.
Does that go? Okay. All those new faces, and I don't mean from the Plastic Man. I mean every day we have a new face. Speaking of faces, I had an opportunity this week to see my trusty dermatologist, and he did a number on me in several different areas of my life. So if you notice a big potato chip under my left eye, it's Dr. Pardini gave me a kiss. And he assures me that it'll look better in a few weeks, so I'm knowing that too. So bear with me, and I know that I'll be new for spring and new for summer with all those tags, he calls them. So, beautiful beings, good morning again, and welcome to our Sunday celebration. There's something so glorious and wonderful about celebrating, be it a birthday, be it a day, be it the moment that we stepped into the front door of this center today. We celebrate. There's something wonderful about celebration. There's something so giving. There's something so sharing. Something so loving, because there is that exchange and that goodness. It is a new month, and it is a new day. And we have been informed that we have newness abounding all over the place in the moment of now. And this is the now moment. We get to share that newness. We get to have that newness. And we can take as much of it as we can, as we possibly can. Life is a precious gift. So we celebrate each day in gratitude and in appreciation. As I rolled out of bed this morning, I thought, with all of that rain that we had just had about 5 o'clock, a tremendous deluge of thunder, and a crack of lightning, I thought, wow, Spirit is really doing a number for the new month. The newness that we attract is through our consciousness. It's how we accept it. It's how we draw it into us, how we process it, how we live it, how we express it. It's all thought. It's all mind. We welcome the new, and we have the opportunities to recognize and to celebrate and affirm the principle which have given us life. It sustains us. It is the pulse of all that is. Love serves us with compassion. It serves us with care, and it serves us in a consistent manner. Love is always there. Life is always there. And you know, I can't fathom a world where we don't serve one another. Can you imagine we'd hold on to everything that we have, every compliment, every idea, every aspect of life, hold on to it and never share it, never do a favor for someone, never open a car door, pick up a newspaper, or say to someone, I love you? I just cannot imagine where we wouldn't serve our fellow man, our fellow woman. This center runs on a lot of love. This center runs on all of the appreciation that your spiritual team has for the volunteers that do so many wonderful things. The food angels, the usher greeters, those that collate this and that, and those who do this and that. We're appreciative because we are in service for the higher good that we call spirit. What transports newness is to recognize that the universe is impersonal. It's ever available, and it's trustworthy. It's loaded with trust. The universe treats all equally. Rich man, poor man, chick, child, young, old, wisdom-filled, male or female. The universe does not know skin color. It respects all. It does not know religious affiliation or spiritual affiliation. It just is. So I want to say to you, my equals and my betters, we're all evolving. We're all in the pot together. We're all expressing, we're all growing, we're all being that which we're called here to do, to serve. And as we serve through the spiritual laws that we know as religious science, we allow this understanding to guide, to guard, to give us the life, to give us the enthusiasm, to give us that which we are, good beings. Let me example it. If I were to pick up a briquette off of a barbecue, which I seldom do, Reverend Michael does that at our house, and I burnt my hand, it wouldn't be the briquette's fault. It wouldn't be the ember's fault. God is not punishing me. God is not displeased with me. Now, Spirit might say, you know, it's kind of a foolish thing to do. But I misuse the law of fire. I misuse those laws. So what do we teach here at this center? Self-responsibility. What we think we receive. And if I was thoughtless, picked up a hot briquette, I get to have the benefit and the gift of a burnt finger or two or five or a hand. We become mindful of the laws of the universe as we evolve. We grow, we expand, and we allow this knowledge to serve us well. Our consciousness becomes the avenue of awareness of spirit. A lot has been said recently that we travel a journey. We journey the travel. We express, we experience, and we do. But that's all part of this greater growth, this greater involvement and evolvement in life as spiritual beings. Taking a trip. We get to express and experience. We get to have a fine time. And it's always a treasured moment for me to celebrate and to come to this center, to express my love and appreciation for each of you in the sanctuary today, each of us that we have fellowship, each of us as we have the annual community meeting this later in the day. All of this brings the community together. In this wonderful book, The Art of Being, Reverend Dennis Merritt Jones shares what I think is a great observation, not only of life, but of newness and nowness, and to attract and be in the present moment. It's all we have is right now. Maybe the next 20 minutes with me, but hopefully we'll stand up and share together and I won't put you to sleep. Getting kind of weavy here. Well, I have to tell you before I start my story, I'm going to have a wellness moment the latter part of this month. I get a new hip, my left hip, and I'm really excited about it. And so I want to say that all the love that I have given, I'm going to receive back. So hold me in treatment as the next few weeks, and after that too. But on with Jones's story. He's a dynamic speaker, a great writer, a wonderful pastor, and he had 23, 25 years at the Simi Valley Church in Simi Valley, California. And he tells in this book about being at a Big Sky retreat. It's on my bucket list to do. It's in Montana, and it's at 8,000 feet, so you know that the air is thin. So he and his wife, who is a delightful lady, who are at this center having a wonderful, wonderful time. And he says in the story that every day he fell in love over and over again with the people. He said it was absolutely spectacular. And so after the conference was over, he hitched a ride with another couple into the city to get an airport. Had the airport. I think it's Billings. I'm not sure. But anyway, he doesn't say. But he decides that he's going to hitch this ride. So he is a very groomed, very on-time, on-targeted individual. Not that he has control issues, but he likes to be where I remind myself of that. Well, anyhow. So he leaves at like 3 o'clock in the morning with this couple to wind down a very narrow